Hey guys, it's Brian. I wasn't going to film a video today. I'm not prepared for it. And I also started doing stuff to the lawn. And I realized while I was doing it, it was very weird. It's not normal. It's not a normal thing to do. So I thought some of you might find this interesting. And a handful of you might actually find it helpful. So what I've got here is the side of my backyard. It is raised up above the patio level. And I've been cutting it. I've been really annoyed by it for a long time. Hold on, let me move my dog. Come here. So I've been annoyed by this for a long time. You got to step up, not to mention the fact that if I ever want to wash off the patio, there's nowhere for the water to go. It kind of comes up to the edge of this. I have to edge this, and it's like I don't know. It's just annoying. So what I've been doing, oh, and not to mention the fact that I've got an irrigation line running under here, right along the edge of the patio that I want to and slash kind of need to switch out, replace, fix. So anyway, so I'm cutting away the grass in large chunks. And the plan here is to take a just regular old shovel and remove the under dirt. That's not a technical term. I just made that up. The under dirt. So I'm going to dig this out and remove it. And then I'm going to put my, my chunks of grass, sod, right back. And it's going to be at a lower elevation. Ideally, it's going to be flush or level with the patio itself. So up here, I'm still going to have to bring this down and kind of taper it down a little bit. So I have a little bit of a, I don't know, I'll have to bring it down. But right now, I'm cutting the grass. So I use my mower to cut it down. And now I'm using an edger to just kind of cut grooves, cut squares, and then a flat edge shovel to scoop it up and move it over here. Then I'm going to use a regular shovel to dig all the extra dirt out and then put everything back. Anyway, if you want to cut your own sod chunks out to do any sort of work underground, so whether you're trying to fix a line, like an irrigation line, a sprinkler head, or I don't know what you want to do. If you want to dig something under the ground, but you don't want to damage the dirt, you have to actually dig chunks of sod out of your dirt delicately and purposefully so that you can put them right back together like a little puzzle piece. It's not that hard. It takes some time, but it's not that hard. Let me show you. I'll do another chunk and then I'll give you some close-ups of this, but most regular people in the world can figure out what I'm doing just by watching me pull one single chunk. Come on, Dave. So here I'm just using a regular old edger tool, and I'm doing big chunks, but not grossly big. Like they got to be like able for me to be able to move them myself. Like they can't be too big, too heavy. So I just push it down and then I kind of give it a light tug. You can actually hear some of the roots separate. Then I do a 90-degree Here, let me put this down here so you can hear it. Yeah, it was kind of cool, I think. All right, now having gone around, just making a little square, then I just take a flat edge shovel and I just slide it in so that I'm level with the ground. And the whole thing just comes up. So long as I keep them in order, I know exactly how they go back together. So now I'm just going to pull some of this. I'm just going to pull some of this dirt off to the side. A little bit later, I'm going to come in with a different shovel to dig out as much dirt as I think I need to fully remove it from the area. Yeah, that way I can remove as much dirt as I think I need before I put all the little sod chunks back. If These sod chunks are going to be sitting here on the ground for more than a day. Honestly, I might even spray it down with water right now anyway, but you got to keep these things wet. It's not the end of the world. These things can live and come right back after a couple days just fine, but they'll come back faster if I keep them wet and don't let the edges dry out too much. So anyway, that's what I got for you today. It's not a tutorial. This is just what I'm doing. I'm always doing something weird.